That the social workers were the ones who did the interesting work. I switched careers from Russian into social work. At first, I thought I was going to go into psychology. I was kind of dead ending in Russian, and I was not happy. And some guy picked me up in a diner, and he was studying psychology, and it was like, wow, there's something you could study, and then you could have a career afterwards. My memory is that it was like I went home and got my stuff and went home and announced that I was changing. What's most amazing, because my mother was in general very critical, she was, Monica, if that's what you want to do, you got to do it. Not a word of criticism that I was in debt already from the Russian studies. How was I going to pay for this? What was that about? From her point of view, that psychology was a very scary topic. It was like, Freud could see through people, and they know all the deep secrets that lurked somewhere. And social work she saw as very lower class. So between the two, that wasn't easy for her. But later on, I learned when my mother had been in college at Barnard, she was very smart, but she wasn't that interested in anything but anthropology. And she had Margaret Mead and Ruth Benedict were both, it was that era. And Ruth Benedict, in particular, urged her to continue. And she wanted to study American Indians. And she went home and she had the similar conversation with her mother in their backyard and said she, was going to go to graduate school. And her mother was like, what kind of a stupid occupation would that be? What are you thinking of? And she gave it up. So I think in some way, when I said I had to change, she was just like, in her heart, she just knew she had to support it. And that was...
You touched a deep place in her when you said, I found the thing I love.
Yeah.
You've switched from Russian studies and now you've gone to Northampton to do the social work degree.
Only in the summer. I stayed in New Haven, which was a key part of my plan.
Okay. Why is that?
I don't know. I liked it there.
Yeah.
I guess I wanted to stay. I felt Northampton was too isolated. I loved the idea of Smith because it was a summer program and you could work full time, which I liked that idea, but I really wanted to stay in New Haven. I talked to people who'd gone to Smith, and they said even if you were engaged, you couldn't be sure where Smith would send you. That they might, if they didn't think you were with the right partner, send you to Denver or something. But if you were in therapy, and you really needed your therapist, I literally hired him. Not that I didn't need it, but I literally hired him saying, I need to write a letter. I want to go to this school, and I need you to write a letter saying I need to continue this therapy, even though I'm meeting you today for the first time. And he did. So that was a strategy to stay in New Haven. But I don't know why. Maybe I had a boyfriend at the time that I wanted. That same guy that picked me up in the diner. I was
the psychologist
going with him. Yeah. Although it was waning. But maybe, I was still involved with him probably when I was applying, so that must have been a factor. But I like New Haven anyway. The second placement was in a child guidance clinic where it was the oldest child guidance clinic in America. The high status person saw the child, the low status person saw the mother. Nobody saw the father because he had to work. Nobody saw the siblings because they weren't involved until maybe next year when they had a problem. And to me, it was really stupid. It was like, why would you not work together and involve all of them? It just made no sense to me. So I got this psychologist who was also interested in family therapy, and he and I would sneak and see cases together and write it up as if we weren't, as if we were doing it separately. And there was one long corridor which we used to like open the door and make sure nobody nobody was there. It was the most ridiculous thing. Friends, you need friends. What we didn't talk about is, and it is really important to me, and I think it's really important for everybody, that the people who go through life with you, the people who are there for you, the people who inspire you, are really critical. In my life and career, the friends that I've had, who I've worked on ideas with, and who have supported me in my marriage and with my son and with my mother, with whatever things I've gone through, have just been so important.
Yeah.
Froma, who you'll meet,
Yeah.
she and I met right at the beginning of social work school, and made profound action around issues of loss and how much people didn't deal with them. And all our lives, we did a book together on loss as well. But we've shared many things. My friends have pushed me to take stands and helped me to, can I really say that? Part of what I think about, and it's really important in the writing. If I think about, oh, this is too difficult to say, I'll let it go. And then I think, if I think about Elaine Pinderhughes, can I not try to say this? No. If I think about Betty Carter, can I not try to say this? No. So that you have to also pay attention to the importance of friends in helping you find the courage to be who you need to be. So I guess my last plug is for the importance of friendship.